All right, we're back. We're back in Richie's plane. Let's turn it up a little bit, and I'm gonna try to finish my slice of pizza. No, I'm not sure what I'm gonna get into in this vlog. We'll see. We'll see. So now that I want to start with these vlogs, I gotta keep in mind that I gotta keep recording every now and then, record some clips. I just got back from having the coffee by the pool and recording that clip. I put everything away. I did some dishes that had to be done, and now I'm gonna head out to the gym. And after I get back from the gym, I'm really hungry already. So once I get back from the gym, I'll have probably some kind of lunch snack or something to hold me over till dinner. And I gotta also remember to carry around some kind of little tripod so I can always have a place to put the phone, you know, and get clips, because if not, how I'm gonna do this vlog thing. So I'll figure it out. Like I said, you know, obviously I'm not gonna bring the microphone everywhere, so sometimes I'll just record with the regular microphone on the phone, and hopefully it sounds okay. But yeah, if you're gonna try to figure everything out in life, you're just never gonna start. So just get going and figure it out as you go. I'm using the front camera also on the phone. I think if the light is good, then it'll look good enough for these vlogs. But yeah, so I can see myself on the screen and see what if I'm in frame and all that. So, and carrying around the GoPro and the phone, man, the GoPro does such a good job. Like if you're walking around, I will do that if I'm gonna go for a walk or something, but for the most part, it's just gonna have to be on the phone and figure it out as I go. And okay, so I'm gonna head out to the gym. Oh, as soon as I got back into, as soon as I got in the apartment, it started raining, like heavy thunder, like big time. As I said in the first vlog, right, in vlog 1, that lately it's been like raining every single day. And I love the rain. I absolutely love the rain. So when we get back, if it's still raining, maybe I'll set up the camera outside and have lunch or some kind of snack outside and a drink or something and talk to you guys. But yeah, but first we gotta get out to the gym. I usually walk to the gym, but like I said, it was raining and the gym is only 3 blocks away, so it's really close. But I want you guys to take a look. Look at how everything starts to flood so quickly here in Miami. It just started raining. Look at this. Look at the street. So in this area, it's not that prone to flooding. I mean, if you go down to the beach and some other areas, it's a lot worse, but yeah. So yeah, right now we're only 3 blocks from the house, and this is where the gym is. I've shown you guys well, not on this channel, but on my other channel, I've shown you guys the hotel. That was Shula's Hotel, or now I think it's just called Miami Lakes Hotel or something like that. And this is the athletic club where I usually go to the gym. By the way, also over there is where Main Street is. Main Street, I've shown that also on the other channel. But all right, let's get in there. One of the cool things about this gym is that they have a nice basketball court. It's a full court. I don't know why they have it divided. They're probably doing something on the other side and something else on this side. But yeah, basketball is a thing here. When I was young, oh my God, my life revolved around basketball. it's all I did. But now it's mostly just weightlifting. We have this nice cardio area right here, and then upstairs is just weights. But then there's tennis courts outside, really nice tennis courts. Of course, today is raining, so people play pickleball also. Here's where you could do legs, squats, all that kind of stuff. Let me see if we can get out to the tennis courts. Show you a little bit. I wonder if the lens is gonna get fogged up because of the humidity, but you can't see much from here. Okay, right here you see it. Here are the tennis courts. some more basketball there at the end. Yeah, really nice athletic club. You know, I really like it, and it's only like 3 blocks away, so it's perfect. Workout's done. It stopped raining. It's really, really humid outside now. But let's get back home, take a shower, and let's think about a snack. Okay, let's pause for a second. I recorded a clip inside before the clip in the balcony. My intentions were to show the snack and to talk a little bit about meal prep for fitness goals. I somehow lost the clip, but if you would like me to talk more about diet hacks, meal prep, etc., comment below and we can get into it on a future video. I apologize for having lost the clip. Please give me some time to get used to this vlogging thing. All right, so I figured we would close out the night from the balcony and enjoy a cocktail and those couple of sad slices of pizza to put closure to this video. All right, let's talk a little bit about the pizza you saw me warming up. Well, this was just one of those frozen pizzas. I'm gonna have only a couple little slices, but I bought just cheese pizza. That's all it is. But then I topped it with very lean ground beef. It's a 96.4, which is like the leanest that I usually can find around town. Let me put the music down a little bit. I think it's a little bit loud. Okay, so yeah, it was 96.4 lean ground beef, and I combined that with 99% lean ground turkey, and I cook it all together. So it's 2 pounds of ground meat, and 99% lean ground turkey tastes like cardboard. So don't eat that on its own. You have to kind of do something with it, and that's what I usually do. I combine it with the lean ground beef, and then it's very lean still, and but it tastes a lot better. And then I cook it, you know, I don't put any sauces or anything. I season it. I season it very well. You know, use whatever seasoning you like. And I make it dry like that. And then I can use it as a topping on a lot of different foods. You know, I've been having it with spaghetti. I have it with rice and vegetables. Put it on top of pizza. You can make tacos. You can do whatever you want with it. And if you have fitness goals, okay, doing some kind of meal prep is pretty much mandatory. If you don't have anything ready that's healthy and good for you, it's gonna be hard to stay lean. I know pizza's not the best thing, but again, I'm not dieting right now. But it's still better than just eating the cheese pizza because it won't have protein. Let's give it a taste. I'm gonna start with the cocktail. This is a Kentucky Mule. I've made it before on my other channel. The reason I made this one tonight, it was very convenient. I had the ingredients, it was ready to go. Just, you know, it's very easy to make. So I figure I'll make another Kentucky Mule. I don't have the garnish, but I'll show you guys a picture here of what it looks garnished, or a little clip, which funny enough, the day that I recorded that, and I showed that little cinematic sequence making the Kentucky Mule on my other channel, I didn't show the garnish. So, well, you know, I'll use the clip here so that you can see what it looks like with the garnish. I usually like to garnish with a slice of blood orange, and it was gorgeous. And but okay, I forgot to show the garnish on the cinematic clip. Anyway, cheers. You know, Kentucky Mule is just another take on a Moscow Mule, but instead of making it with vodka, you make it with Kentucky bourbon. In this case, I still have that bottle of Buffalo Trace, great bourbon. You know, you add a little bit, I think it's a half an ounce of lime juice, fresh lime juice, and 2 ounces of bourbon, and then 4 ounces of ginger beer. You saw the clear ice, and this time I smoked it. So, you know, I'll show you guys a little bit of that as I'm talking. I'll put it here so that you know what it is I'm talking about. I recorded just a little clip inside so that you could see how I put it together. Man, it's delicious. It's, you know, the little spiciness from the ginger. the woodiness, oakiness from the bourbon, plus the fact that I smoked it this time. It's delicious. And of course, a glass of water. You know, just have water. I don't want to encourage anybody to drink, so you know, just have water. It's the best thing. On the last vlog, I said, you know, and I forgot to talk about it on the outro clip, but supposedly I had gone to the gym. I came back, and I'll explain now what happened. But after the gym, I made a protein oatmeal, and I had protein oats. I took a shower, and then I started editing. And time just went. The time just went. It flew. So just before making this snack, I had eaten a little bit of rice and vegetables and the same ground beef. So that's my dinner. I had a little bit of rice and vegetables and the ground beef, and then these two little sad little slices of pizza, and that's it. I didn't eat anything else besides the protein oats. And well, my breakfast is always the same. You guys saw in the very first vlog. That's what I showed, right? My morning latte that I like making. And yeah. So, all right, let's try this. So the reason the pizza looks like this is because it's topped, again, with the ground beef and fat-free cheese. If you guys never have had fat-free cheese, yeah, it's not the greatest tasting, but the only thing it has is protein. There's no fat in it. There's no carbs in it. It's just pure protein. It's made by Kraft. This is the cheddar one. They also have mozzarella, but it just adds a lot of protein to your meal, plus the ground beef. Other than that, it's just what's a couple little slices of cheese pizza. So that's it. It's not bad. Not bad. It'll get the job done. It's a little extra protein before I go to bed. You know, if you have, how do you call it, fitness goals, doing some kind of meal prep, man, you have to do it. Without the help of meal prep and having at least your protein ready, because the protein source, it's the hardest thing to like prepare, you know, because your carbs, your vegetables, you know, I buy a lot of frozen vegetables. It's not ideal, it's not the best tasting, but you put some mixed vegetables there together and nice little urban environment. All right, so yeah, a little bit of side of vegetables and maybe some rice and some protein source that you should have ready if you don't want to derail your plans. It sure helps. It sure does help. It's just some kids riding bikes. But you know, hey, Miami's very loud. Oh, another thing, I'm wearing my Amsterdam shirt. This was from King's Day, and my wife and I were visiting Amsterdam just recently, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. You know, I don't know. It's a place that I would definitely, absolutely move to if I had the means and the opportunity. I guess you could always do it, but you know, family. You know, that's what happens with pretty much everyone, right? You don't want to leave your family behind, but definitely Amsterdam. And besides, I don't know how it is to leave the country and like, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot to do and to see here in the U.S. Miami's great, there's no doubt about it, but Amsterdam definitely is a place that, well, I could absolutely see myself there. Yeah, you know. There's a little bit of music playing in the background. Of course, now that I have 2 YouTube channels, I have to pay for an extra license to play music on this channel. Man, it's complicated. But you know, I gotta have music. I can't like make videos if I can't include music into them. Nah. Man, it's a noisy night here in Miami. We're close to an airport. Miami Lakes is really close to the Opalaka airport. Is, you know, like a few miles away, like I don't know, maybe a couple miles, yeah, maybe like 2 miles away. So very close. And the Coast Guard flies their planes and their helicopters out of there, and a lot of the traffic that you hear is from the Coast Guard. Some of it is just private jets. There's a lot of private airplanes that come in and out of Opalaka airport. Miami International is way far. You never hear the planes from Miami International here. And I'm right in the middle between Miami International and Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale's to the north. Pretty much I'm in the middle. And you don't hear those planes either. So the only kind of noise we get here from planes is from the Opalaka airport, which is quite close. You know, usually I sit out here and you can hear the crickets. You can hear the little bit of music. When I'm quiet, you can hear the music and you can hear the crickets. Anyway, I've recorded a few clips sitting out here on my other channel. It always ends up being like really cool and a nice way to engage with my audience. I know I'm a little bit dark back here, but I like it. I like the ambience. It's really nice. Tonight is very humid. It's not super hot, but it's very humid. And yeah, pretty soon the weather will start turning and it'll start getting cooler. I'm recording this in, what is this, like, it's past mid-September. So it's like the third week, I think, of September. And yes, towards the end of October, so in about a month, the weather starts turning, being a lot cooler. And then Miami becomes like fantastic. I mean, we have a few months of like really gorgeous weather. It's just warm where you could still be in shorts and a t-shirt most of the time, but you're not hot. You're not hot. It's really nice. Of course, the water, if you like going to the beach, the water is no longer really warm. When we were out there on the first vlog, and we just went in, you know, got our feet wet, and the water was like so warm. I told my wife, wow, we should have brought clothes to get in the water. But we were not thinking about that. We just wanted to see the sunrise, make coffee, and then maybe go somewhere for lunch. Since I couldn't make the coffee, we ended up having breakfast. So yeah, it was fun. I think this video's gone long enough as it is. So I'm gonna let you guys go here. I'm pretty sure I have enough clips and enough stuff to give you at least 20 minutes, perhaps maybe even go over a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep the videos no more than 20 minutes. So let's see how I do this time. It's gonna take a little practice, but all right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys a whole bunch. Please remember to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next Saturday.